Hi FlossTube, it's Karen with KV Studio Creations. I'm back from my social media etc. break. This is going to be a little disjointed because I did not do an outline, but I wanted to get this stuff recorded. And I don't know how I'll post it. I may just cut this up and do a better one later and put parts in, but my table is a mess and we want to carve pumpkins tonight, so I'm just gonna go for it. Life's been a bit crazy lately. Just lots of little things that go wrong, but they add up to me just being tired of it all. But at least I have stitching, and that makes me happy. So, where to start? I'm gonna start with the thing that makes me happiest right now. I'm finished FFOing my plaid patterns. Since I did not write up my notes, I don't remember which ones I had finished or not before in my last episode. But they're FFO'd. I love them. They're so cute. So this is the acorn, and this is pumpkin. My braid's not working. I'm sorry. So haul's just gonna be interspersed. So I got these leaves at the store. I was actually wanting like a really mini garland and thinking to do that all the way around these, but I couldn't find one. I found one on Etsy that was like for fairy gardens, but I didn't want to order it. So my husband and I went down to Joann's and we got this. So that's where that's from. And then he got this twine, I guess, I don't know, rope, whatever it is, to hang some of his herbs up to dry in our kitchen. And I decided I wanted to put it around these hoops, so I did. And here is my scarlet oak leaf. Now you may be looking at this and being like, that is a lot of 3/4 stitches. It is. I love 3/4 stitches. I know a lot of people don't. So with these patterns, I plan to release a version that has 3/4 stitches and then a version that doesn't. And I plan at this point to release all 3 of these as a pack. So you would get all 3 plus all 3 of these with versions, versions that don't have the 3/4 stitches. I'm not stitching that up. I've already stitched these once, but you'll get the basic idea. You know the basic idea of what it'll look like. I did want to say something. These buttons I thought were perfect for it. I love it. So they're from the stash of stuff I got from my husband's grandma when we were out there this summer. But look at this. This makes me think of Amanda Art Designs. Focus, focus, focus. Because she loves all the vintage stuff. But do you see that? 79 cents for 4 buttons. Well, it was on sale for 72 cents. But it's really cute. I love the packaging, even though you can't really see it because it won't focus. Focus. Yeah, it's not focusing. That's okay. So, FFOs, I love it. Like, it took me a while to get everything down so that it was all done. But now that they're done, I really like it. All the pieces came together. Now I need to photograph them. It's raining outside. It's supposed to rain all weekend. And it's cold rain. And I take my pictures outside usually. So I don't know if I'll get them photographed this weekend. But I could at least, hopefully, if life doesn't happen to derail me some more, I can get the patterns mostly ready so that once I have the photographs, I just gonna stick that in and create the Etsy listing. We'll see. But I'm happy with how they turned out. And the backs, they're not perfect, but they're okay. I like them. I love how seeing things can have memories. Like, so I was watching Jane Eyre when I did this, and so when I held that up, like Jane Eyre came to my brain, and I just love that I can stitch things and they can have memories stitched into them. I like that. It makes me happy. So, let's put these down here. Yeah, let's put these down here. I have another FFO. So, it's a button. So I stitched this pumpkin years ago. I don't know how long. I was just playing around. Didn't have a pattern or anything. But found these buttons. Ever since I saw these buttons and I got them from my husband's grandma, I've wanted to try to put a stitch on them. So, and these are 18 cents. Well, it says 29 cents, but now it says 18. She got them for 18 cents. How awesome is that? I wasn't sure if this would work, how well this would work, because it's on 14 count Aida, but it worked fine. It's a cute button. When I was babysitting my 2-year-old niece last week, she kept picking it up and playing with it. She loved it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'll figure that out later, but I definitely want to do more because I've got some more. But I want to try doing them on linen because I feel like I got it to work with the 14 count Aida, but I feel like linen would be easier to put around the button. But I love it. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I love it. Okay. Where to next? Let's do things I worked on. So, two weeks ago, Saturday, I had my booth at my local fair, Mountain Day Festival. So I worked mostly on my koala. I didn't finish it that day, but I have since then. So there's my koala. I love him. So I'll need to FFO him. I really don't know when I'm going to get a lot of these animal faces released. Like, I'm slow, I guess. I don't know. But taking this break has made me realize, like, it's okay if I'm slow. I don't have to go at a breakneck speed. I would love to make money at this business. But maybe I just won't. Maybe I can just enjoy myself doing it, and I don't know. I'm having fun. I would like to make money as well, but at least I'm having fun. You know? And then I finally went back and fixed my hippo. So this has less stitched than the last time I showed it to you because I unpicked my mistake and started doing it correctly. So yay. And if you wonder what these are, this was a false start to my Valentine's Day bookmark. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these. It's just 2 bear paws. I don't know if I'm going to try to build a bear around them somehow, or if I'm just going to be like, I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't really matter. But yeah. Number 1 koala is done. Thing with these faces is I go crazy and I have 3 versions. I have the plain face, I have one with a bow tie, and then I have one with a hair bow. And these are all like large blocks of stitching. Yeah, it looks cute. I love the finished product, but it takes a long time. So I have awesome test stitchers out there working on some of them for me, and I so appreciate that because, yeah, I just really do. It really, oh, and my needle minder. I love this one. It's one of my Galaxy ones. It's not focusing, but you get the basic idea. Anyways, so that's that one. Oh, and I don't know if I have the needle on here. I do. You can't really see it. Wrong way. Let's try this. Anyways, so I got the John James Petites, and I'm actually really liking them. At first I was like, these are kind of weird, but now that I've been using them, I really like them. My husband borrowed one once, and he was like, no, not doing this. He does not like the Petites, but I do. Especially when I'm doing the sewing method of stitching. They're really nice for that. But anyways, I tried them. I like them. I don't know how much I will use them in the future, like buying more, or I don't know. But I like them, so I thought I'd give you a review since I had mentioned that I was trying them. Okay, what else have I worked on? What's in this one? Oh. Sure, I'll show this. So this is on fabric I dyed, hand dyed, and it's 18 count. I love this fabric. You can't see it super well, but you can kind of see it. Anyways, so I'm working on the Salt Lake City Temple. And yeah, so right now it's just a big gray block. This is how high it has to go before I start doing the spires. So lots of gray. I actually worked on it last night at my craft night. That was my needle minder. Because talking and working on that is actually, it works really well. It's a great piece to work on when you're just sitting and talking. Doesn't take much thought. I did notice, like, I didn't realize when I first started this that it was on 18 count. So here's the size. This is the same width. This is my Washington DC temple. And then here's the width of this one. So it's smaller. It's not super small. Here, let me. But it's definitely going to be smaller. But that's okay. But I love this fabric. And I've done some Christmas presents on it. My husband's done some Christmas presents on it. This part is just, you know, this. But we cut off a piece. So my husband's doing a lot of Christmas been stitching a lot of Christmas presents for his family. And I've been stitching some for my family. And I'm going to do a special episode before I wrap gifts. Probably in segments. Because I have a lot of gifts to create. There might be a few people's presents that don't get made, but most everyone's presents is going to get made. It's a lot of stitching. It's kind of overwhelming, especially when I'm trying to do stuff from KB Studio as well, but I'm having fun with it. It's just a little overwhelming. It'll be okay though, because hopefully people will like their gifts, and even if they don't, I had fun stitching them. I also stitched my ATC for October. Sent that out. I was a little late sending it out, so, but she'll get it eventually. And speaking of ATCs, so I haven't been showing this before because it was going to be an ATC, birthday ATC, but it's not something I had a picture of, and it's kind of crazy. I'm just like, whoa. Maybe it'll look cute when it's all done, but I don't know. It's just a little garish for me. So I don't know if I'll ever use it as ATC, so I'll show you my progress as I work on it periodically. And here's my little ghost needle minder. Yeah, he's a wonky one. I was like, I'm pretty sure I took a wonky one. Yeah, I took a wonky one. Oh, isn't he so cute? So I'm thinking what I might start doing is trying to sell my needle minders and my scissor fobs. I don't know if I showed you my scissor fobs. I can't remember. I think, I can't remember what was in my last video. It's too long ago. But selling them on try selling them on my Instagram page rather than trying to create Etsy listings. But we'll see. I've had lots of thoughts about how to try to make my social media better during this break. Brain's not working. Anyways, you may see changes to how I do my social media pages. We'll see. On days like today, I'm just like, I don't even care because I'm tired. And I worked more on my little, you can't focus. Well, you get the basic idea. Although I think I might do some back stitching on this in the center. But this was just using leftover threads, my orts, that are longer, like these. But so I might, add some black back stitching like I did on this one. But that's one little one, and I figure I can probably fit 2 more that I'll, maybe even, I don't know. I just have fun sometimes just taking those old orts and using them to make something. No real pattern, just make it. I don't know if I made any, oops, that fell down. Sorry about that. I'm probably gonna run out of time before I finish all this stuff. I've gotta hurry. Okay, let's go. So I don't know if I made any progress on this since I showed it to you last, but I like it, so yay. Once again, Black Cat Sal Black Cat X Stitch Sal. That's it. So if you want to join in, if you're working on some black cats, I know we're getting done with the Halloween season, but doesn't mean you can't stitch black cats. Okay, so stitchy wish list. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oops. I got one of the things on my stitchy wish list from blanking on her name. Anyways, a wonderful lady sent this to me. And so red, white, and bloom. I love it. I realize it's like easily accessible and buyable. That's not really, anyways. But a lot of the ones on my stitchy wish list are ones that I really want. And I'm trying to not spend money, even though I keep spending money. I'm trying. I really am. Cause see, cross stitch crazy. Now I wanted the one. I want the one before this. This is this November one. I want the October one because it has the article about Priscilla and Chelsea. Plus, it has some really cute designs that I want to stitch. And I love this magazine, and I want to subscribe to it. That's all. And then Cross Stitcher, I have now subscribed to, but there were some I didn't get between the time I first bought some and the time I subscribed. So now I have the June and the summer, don't have July, August, September, and then I have my October one, which is when my subscription started. I love these magazines. I would love to have my patterns in one of these magazines some days, because these magazines, the patterns speak to my heart. I love them. We'll see. Maybe someday. That's why that's how I'm justifying buying these. It's research. I'm not sure that's quite the best justification, but yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Shouldn't buy it though. Way too much. Okay. Some other things I bought. So these don't have anything to do really with cross stitch, but I want to show it to you anyways. Journals. I was at Ross and I bought some more journals. This one says, always believe something wonderful is going to happen. And then it has this beautiful marbling look. Love it. This one is Forgot to Love the World, John 3:16. And it has like this map on it. I don't know what it's a map of, but it's cool. And yeah, I like being reminded about God's love. And then Write with Your Heart. And it's got this beautiful feather. And then, yeah. So I got me some more journals for when I need them, and I love them. Sorry about the shaking, that's the word. And then I got these fabulous little frames. So instead of a picture, I'm gonna put a cross stitch. I've seen this idea. I know Luhu Stitches did it with one of her patterns, and it was super cute. So when I saw these, I had to get it. So there's this one. Sorry, I'm wrapping it back up. And this one, red, white, and bloom, might end up on this one because I feel like it's perfect for it. I just have to make sure I make it the right size. But that's really what I would love to do with this one, is put red, white, and bloom on it. So yeah, those are getting cross stitches someday, whether it's my own cross stitch like that I've designed, or a cross stitch that I've stitched. Okay. We also bought some more 14 count white Aida because I'm all into dyeing fabric right now. And so talking of dyeing, so I did some cross stitch barters recently. Sorry about that. I gotta go get some more stuff. It's too far away. Yeah, that works. Okay, I'm back. So I was on this cross stitch barter group on Facebook. I'm still a part of it, but I don't remember. It was after I cut my foot, and I was like depressed and just scrolling through it, and I saw this, and I was like, I want that, because does it have a picture of it? Yes, it does. My friend that taught me to cross stitch, Jen, she had this book, and so that first year when she was teaching me to cross stitch, I made cross stitch gifts for all my family, and I made this little Pooh Bear. You can't see it very well, it's not focusing, for my youngest sister. But I've always wanted to do the rest of them. Plus, there's some really cute patterns, just like all throughout. And I'll show you later what we have, some ideas for some of these super cute patterns. Anyways, so I saw that and I was like, I want it. I want it. It's one of the books I want that she had. There's some more books she had that I want to. So I contacted the person and I ended up trading her some hand-dyed fabric. And she was like, you should sell it. And I was like, maybe I should. I don't know how high of demand there'd be for 14 count or 18 count, but I also want to try starting to dye like even weave. I bought some even weave recently to try. But anyways, that gets me to, I dyed some more fabric this week. I love this one. I think it looks so cool. Even though this part didn't really get dyed and this part, but that center part, I love it. I dyed this other one. It's so-so. But I tried something. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Maybe other people will. That's what my husband said. He's like, well, sell it. Put it up for sale and maybe someone else will really like it. Maybe. So that's some hand-dyed fabric that I did this week. Oh, back to this. So, I don't remember anyone's names right now. Sorry. I'll put it in my show notes, which will be linked below. But she has an Etsy shop and she sells needle minders. Super cute needle minders. I will link to her shop in my show notes too. So she also sent me, yes, Mickey. And then, oh dear, over here, yes. Where did I put it? Not there, not there. Oh, bother. I know I grabbed it. Oh, over here. So, oops. She also sent me another Mickey and a Minnie. Aren't they cute? So my husband said that the Minnie has to go on his so he can think of me kissing him, and the Mickey has to go on me so I can think of him kissing me. So it's like a little kiss. That's where the ETC was. That was a start that I was experimenting and it didn't work out. So yeah, don't know sure I want to do that. Yeah, no idea. Maybe I'll make it into something sometime. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But cute Mickey, cute Minnie. And this one, let me just say, since I know what this is, 32 count raw opalescent Belfast linen. So I wasn't a huge fan of stitching on this. I love how it looks. Was not a fan of stitching on it. Something else I was stitching on recently, I think it was a Lugana. Oh, I don't have it here because I was working on Christmas presents with it. Oh, and the back of these Mickey ones are these beautiful flowers, clay flowers. This one broke today, but it's still pretty, and so I just put it on my fridge because I don't want it to break more. But it's still super pretty because it's like, you probably can't see, but it shimmers. Shimmer, 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 shimmer. Yeah, I'm not doing any good. But it broke, but that's okay. Yeah. Thoughts? I don't know. So something else I traded for was this Bent Creek Autumn Arches. So I don't know that I'll get this stitched this year because I'm super busy with Christmas presents, but I love it and I will hopefully stitch it next year. What was that? Oh, boo. Why am I blanking on names? Simply Southern Stitches? I'm sorry. I haven't watched FlossTube in 2 weeks. She's Steph's best friend. Anyways, next autumn sal. Yeah, that's what this one is. Okay, I am super running out of time. It's gonna cut me off any second now, so I guess, can I fit anything else in? Let's try to hurry because it's gonna cut me off in like half a minute. Also, so this is some, this is Gentle Art Mediterranean Sea. This is gonna be for my husband's Christmas present. I had him pick a color, and this is Weeks Dye Works Turkish Red. It's beautiful. I loved it. I've used it on a Christmas project already, and I'm stopping now because it's gonna cut me off any second now. I will do more later. I'm back. I actually thought I was recording and then I realized I wasn't. So let's try this again. Now that I've talked to myself for a while. I showed you the magazines, but I didn't show you the free kits that came with them. So this one is cute Russian dolls. I love these little dolls. They're so cute. I probably won't make them as ornaments. I want to make them into like just little figurines, like stuffed figurines. But they're super cute. I love it. So we'll see how that goes. And then this Joy to the World extra pattern. And I love this little ornament with the bird in it. I might just stitch that by itself. I mean, I like this all. I kind of would want the green in the words to be a darker green. Maybe like this one right here rather than the lighter one. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever stitch it. I will definitely stitch parts of it because I think there's so much of it that's so cute. But we'll see. It's cute. I like it. And then there's this extra little booklet, and it has this cute Nutcracker ballet design and some animals and just a bunch of different cute things. And then Flip Flop. I don't know if I'll stitch these. Like, they're cute, but I don't know. Actually, I think it would be fun to stitch them in rather than making them into earrings. Put them at the end of like a scissor fob. That might be cute. I don't know. We'll see. And then there's this little box, which I'm not like super like, I'd love to stitch this. So I don't know what I'll do with this, but yeah, it's cool. Got, you know, the floss and everything. We'll see. So it was telling me if I answered the call, this would be stopped and saved. But as much as I love my alma mater, I don't feel like talking to someone about giving them money. Not right now. Maybe tomorrow. Probably not. So while we were at Joann's, I got some more lobster clasps to make more scissor fobs. I actually sold one of the scissor fobs at the festival, and I bartered for 2 of them. So that's cool. And then some gold ones. And then I love these, like that little heart is part of it. I think that's so cute. So those will be made into scissor fobs at some point. Excuse me. Sorry about the clinking. For those of you who don't like it, you're welcome to the people who do. So this came in the October cross stitcher. It was a free kit. So my husband originally was going to do this and give it to his sister for Christmas, but he decided not to, so I'm going to show it now. So it's a cute little fox on a leaf. So he stitched this. He's not going to give it to his sister for Christmas anymore, so I can show it to you. I might put it out to display just because it's so cute. Let me get rid of that notification. Okay, so yeah, that was fun. We still have the stuff so we can do the badger, deer, and deer. I don't know when we'll do those, but he had fun doing the fox. And it's super cute. And I can't get it open again. Whatever. So I forgot one of the whips. I worked on this the other night. Stayed up too late working on it. I used the Decision Roulette app to help me decide what to cross stitch on. So this is the Linen and Threads Mystery Sampler. And let's see, this thing is huge and it's a mess. But, oh, before I show it to you, since I can. So I found this, I was looking through old stuff, and this is an old binder. And I don't know if you remember, like in the 90s, like these were, I don't know if they still are, but I haven't seen them more recently. But, you know, ones you could zip up binders. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing for this Linen and Threads. Now, this is my new project bag for my Linen and Threads project. Despite the fact that the loopy things are the binder rings are kind of broken, but whatever. Anyways, it works well as a project bag for it, so it's all that I care about. Okay, I know I stitched on here somewhere. Huh, it's just such a big piece. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. So that's where I am now. I really love this. I'm not getting much work on it yet, but maybe next year I can be like, okay, let's try to be serious about this and like get it done. But we'll see. It's totally, I know where I want it. I want it on our bedroom wall. My husband may disagree, but that's where I want it when it's done, because I love it. I know they haven't given us the full pattern yet, but we're getting there, and everything I've seen so far is awesome. So yeah, there's that. And oh yes, another barter. This is the one I bartered the scissors pops for. Some hand towels. I don't know what it is about hand towels, but I love cross-stitching on them. And like the designs I do for hand towels, and this is totally not the color it is in real life. It's showing up much oranger on here on the screen. Anyways, could totally be done as just like a band design, band sampler, whatever. And this one, do you see those cows? They're so cute. My husband was like, what are you gonna do with that? Because like, I'm not like a huge, like, I like farm animals and stuff, but I'm not like huge into it like some people are. But I'm like, I'm gonna cross stitch on it and give it to somebody. Although part of me wants to keep it because it's super cute, but my husband's not a fan, so I don't think I will. And a green one. And a blue one. And another green one. I love them. Yeah, I do. I don't know what it is. And like, I've given them to siblings and they've used them. You know, I used some of the ones I used for my autumn hand towel. I did a mess up first, so I used that one. You know, yeah, they get dirty, and I know some people don't like to use things that they've cross-stitched, but I don't know. I'm okay with it. Like, yeah, I put a ton of work into it, but it's meant to be used. Like, you can use it for display, too. I mean, there's plenty of things to display, but I don't care if it's used. It's a hand towel. You can use it, or you can display it. That's just my thoughts on the issue. Okay. On to the next thing. Oh, I'm covering up something I need to show you, so let me do that before I completely forget about it. Yeah, I'm cutting that part out. Alright, let's see. Okay. So we got this tool thing for Sculpey clay, and then there's all these small little, like that's just a teeny hole, and it's just like, I don't know, if you've played with kids, like kids clay where it's like you put it in and you have the shape and it puts out the shape. It's the same sort of thing, just on a like higher level. So it's got a bunch of these. I'm not going to show them all because I keep dropping them, but you can hear them. There's a lot of them. So I'm excited to try those out. And then my friend gave me her old Sculpey because she doesn't want it anymore. So I haven't even looked closely at it, but look at that. That's a pretty color. So yeah, I'm excited to try it out. See what we've got here. Anyways, so Sculpey pusher thing. Oh yes. Yes, there's more. So I showed this before, but I said I was going to use it for my fancy floss. So I thought I'd just show you what I've got for now. It could change at any time. So like I have some of them in here. Yeah, those are Krynic, but that's okay. So Weeks Dye Works. So let me actually just put my Turkish red. Sorry. I'll probably cut this out, or I don't know. Depends on how much editing I actually decide to do, and if I just decide to go with it. We'll see. Anyways, so Weeks Dye Works, that's in there. And this one is the Gentle Art. I don't have the Gentle Art. This is my first Gentle Art. I don't have a lot. Okay, so 2 Weeks Dye Works. Move those Krynics over. Put in Gentle Art. Anyways, and then in these parts, I have some of my Krynic. should probably put these Kreinik in here. But I like it so far. It's just a nice way for me to store my fancy floss. Obviously, I don't have a ton of fancy floss yet, so it works. Eventually, I'm sure my collection will get bigger and it won't work anymore. But it works for now, so that's all that matters. I'm struggling. And then my husband is in this like community Christmas choir thing, and we saw one of the ladies at Mountain Day when I had my booth, and she's like, "Oh, you guys cross stitch?" So she's not cross stitching anymore. So she that next Wednesday when he had practice, she gave him her old cross stitch stuff that she doesn't want anymore. So it's mostly just like fabric and stuff, but there's some cool things in here. Like this is a pillow sham. How cool is that? So I put the book away already, but the Pooh Bear ones, the Christmas Pooh Bear stuff, if it's the right size, how cute would that be? I'm thinking yes. And that's not what the bag says, so anyways, but it's just like strips, bands. I've always wanted to use some of this, so it's nice to have some. And these are kind of cool too. It's like, so it's a circle and then it's got printed stuff around it. That's kind of cool. And then this one is a heart. So I don't know what I'll do with these. I may give them away. I may keep them. I may barter them. I don't know. But it's cool. It's cool stuff. And more hand towels. Yeah. I'm totally okay with this. I know you're like, it's gonna take you forever to cross stitch all those. Yeah, I might give some away. I don't know. We'll see. But makes me happy. Ooh, this is cool. I didn't even notice this. It's got a cross stitch band on both sides. That's cool. Double-sided cross stitch towel thing. Whatever. And then this cute little frame. As you can see, it's very yellowed. But it's a wooden frame, just a small frame. Totally could, you know, do a small on here. Just a bunch of waste canvas, so that's cool. I don't know if I'll use it. I have waste canvas that I've never used before, but now I might use this waste canvas first because it's already out. Because there is a project I want to do waste canvas on. So this is a hoop that already has like a Christmassy plaid-ness on it and the gold frame. So that's kind of cool. This looks like it's just, oh, it's more waste canvas and just some more Aida cloth cream and the oatmeal sort of color. Here's another one of those pillow shams. The back side's like super red. The front's not as Christmassy looking, but the back is super Christmassy looking. I guess it could also be like Valentine's Day or something. I don't know. And this is it's like a doily sort of thing. You know, it's just, but that could also maybe, you know, have something Christmassy in it. Just a small hoop. Another hand towel. I think this is probably an oval, but more Aida cloth with a blank area and designs. Like, I have a lot of these, so I really think I will get rid of some of these. Yeah. But it's kind of cool. I like the idea. More. And then this one is got plaid and then that. So that's pretty cool. I like that. It's a pretty plaid. Look at that. So, I mean, this was all given to me, so what's this? Some 14 count Aida, some more of this blank printed pattern. More Ada. More Ada. More Ada. So, I mean, just like a lot of Ada. So this looks like another, like, I don't know. Only this one's a tartan one. I guess that's what the other one was. But just, this says it's 22 count hard hanger. Never stitched on 22 count, so worth a try. More. This one's actually some linen. Yeah. So definitely looking forward to using that. And last but not least, another wooden frame for a small. So I'm trying to think if I have anything else I need to tell you. Well, I don't think I'll get this up before Monday. I mean, it's possible, but I'm not holding my breath here. So I haven't even looked at FlossTube in like 2 weeks. So I don't know if anyone's even commented that they want this. So I will check that out probably later today. And if I don't get this out till Monday, I will record the winner, because I don't expect to get it out. But if I get it out tomorrow, then I won't put a winner thing at the end, and you'll have like 1 day to enter it. So yeah, it's cute. Hopefully someone wants it. If not, well, okay. I think that's all. Happy stitching. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I've missed watching FlossTube some of the past 2 weeks, but I've enjoyed reading some more than I usually have lately. Watched a few more movies than I have since I started watching FlossTube. Yeah, I reckon that's all. Happy stitching, y'all. Bye. So I didn't get my FlossTube video edited and uploaded, so here's a little bit more. So I think it was Friday. I drove my husband to work, and I was going to drop something off at a friend's house, and I saw a sign that said, all the stuff is free. So I went and looked at the stuff. I got 2 DVD stands. One we're going to use for DVDs. The other I'm going to use to dry cloth when I dye it. So that's exciting. And then I also got some things that I think are pretty cool. So I got this. It's just a little tray thing, but it's metal. Perfect for a Priscilla finish, I think. Yeah. So we'll see what I end up doing with it, but I really like that. And then a metal bowl that says fruit. I think it's cute. I don't know what I'll do with it. I'm thinking it'd be fun to like put stuff in it and then have cross stitches put on like stakes, not stakes, on, I mean, that's the kind of idea, but like painter sticks or something, you know, something to make it so they pop out and look cute. And then I got this huge old cast iron frying pan. I've seen people finishing stuff with like small ones, or maybe just saying they would. Probably just bendy stitchy or something. I don't know. Anyways, Michelle, bendy stitchy that is. Anyways, I want to try to find something to do with it and hang it in my kitchen. So we'll see. So I was going to show you that, and then the winner for this kit is Tiffany from Express Life Tiffa. So congratulations. I will contact you to get your mailing address so I can send this out to you. Yay. And then today I was so happy, in the mail with lovely medical bills. No, not lovely. But I got this super cute package, and I was like, what is that? I wasn't expecting anything. Cute card, yeah. It's my ATC for October. The theme was cutesy, and this is stitched by Jennifer Upton Stitches. I'm pretty sure that's the same Jennifer Upton. Actually, I'm positive because she sent one of these. one of her scissor fobs with buttons that Michelle at Penny Stitchy was talking about this weekend. Or the last video I watched of hers anyways. Yeah, you can't see it. But it's super cute. Totally going on my scissors if it fits. If not, it's going on my husband's scissors. He can deal with it. But super cute. She said she hand dyed this fabric. So cute. And then she also sent me a cute Thanksgiving pattern. Stickers. And Molesell was tinsel and horn of plenty. Aren't those beautiful? I love it. So pretty. So I'm excited to use those. And so that was a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous part of my day. The other fabulous part of my day, besides seeing my husband, because I love seeing him, was that I sold one of my kits on Etsy. I sold one when I first released them, but I sold another one, and it was my Nutcracker ones. So that made me excited because I put a lot of time and effort into those, and yeah, it just makes me happy when things sell on my Etsy shop, especially something that's newer. Speaking of newer, just gonna say this out here. I don't know if I said it in my first part. I'm looking into I'm looking into selling my fabric that I dye on Etsy, and we'll see if people want to buy it. I want to get a good source for buying it because so far I've just been buying it whenever I'm like at Michael's or Walmart or something, and that's not the easiest way to go and buy it. Especially since I want to start trying to dye like linens. Like I did get an even weave at I think Joann's actually. Or maybe it was Michael's. Anyways, one of those two. But I just like more to play with and experiment with, and then if people want to buy it, fabulous. Yes, and I will probably start trying to sell my scissor fobs and some of my needle binders via Instagram, as well as selling some of my needle binders via Etsy as well. We'll see. Probably my music ones are what I'll start with on Etsy and see how those go, because I have a lot of those. And if those get bought, then maybe I'll put some of the other ones on. If not, I'll maybe just keep to try to sell them on Instagram. Anyways, this is just a short little ending thing, and I love playing with it. It's so fun. So thank you, Jennifer. I really appreciate it. And that's all. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your support. There was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember what, so happy stitching. Bye.